America, wake up. The military is rolling into our cities. Tanks, boots to the ground, uniforms, streets that once felt like home is now feeling like battle zones. And some want you to panic, to fight back with anger. But that's the trap. That's how they justify martial law. We do not give them that power. Our weapon is our discipline. Our weapon is our voice. Protest loudly, march boldly, hold up your signs, but do it peacefully. Let fear not twist your hands into violence. History honors those who stood firm, who stood smart, who stood together. Stand awake, stand proud, speak truth, resist chaos, resist intimidation, and remember this: freedom doesn't come from bullets or tanks. It comes from unity, courage, and control. So what I need y'all to do is stay peaceful, stay strong, and stay free. America right now is on edge. Cities are feeling the weight of boots on the streets, military vehicles rolling through neighborhoods, and a government teetering on the edge of using force instead of dialogue. It's scary right now. It's chaotic and it's real. The optics are terrifying our streets, our homes, and our communities. Suddenly under the watch eyes of men and women in camouflage. Some want you to panic, to lash out, to give them a reason to impose martial law. But that's exactly what we cannot do, y'all. We cannot let fear indicate our actions. Violence plays into their hands. Chaos gives them power. And if we respond with anger, with first, with our fists, or with fire, we become the justification for their crackdown. They're testing us, pushing boundaries, getting in our faces, seeing how far we'll bend before we break. But there's strength and restraint. There's power and discipline. Protest, yeah, but protest peacefully. Speak loudly, march boldly, raise your voices. But don't give them a reason to turn our country into a battlefield, and that is exactly what's going on. History remembers those who stood with courage, not those who succumbed to fear. We are all at a crossroads. Every step we take, every chant we scream, every sign we hold, must remind them that the soul of America cannot be bought, caged, or silenced. So stand firm, stand proud, and do it peacefully, but do it with fire in your spirit. They want war. We give them truth. They want chaos. We give them justice. And we do it without firing a single bullet, without giving them an inch of moral victory. So stay awake, stay vigilant, and stay peaceful. Because in the end, our discipline, our unity, and our voice are the real weapons of freedom. And no army, no leader, no regiment can take that from us if we refuse to hand it over. I'm so kind of like brokenhearted to see the things that is going on right now in our country, or should I say in America, because it don't feel like our country no more. It feels like we somewhere else. It feels like we are under dictatorship. And how do you bring war on the people who put you in office? How you do that? How you do that? How you bring so much chaos to America. How you say that making America great again is this? This is not making America great again. This is killing America. It is so much chaos in our country, well, in America. It is so much chaos in different places. I don't know. I don't know no more. And I'm to the point now where I'm ready to go. And I don't know where to go. But I mean, I don't feel safe here. You know, we watching children be stripped away from their parents. Parents being deported. I mean, come on, y'all. People missing. I mean, are y'all paying attention to what's going on? There's so much racism right now. So much prejudice. And they want us to say something. They want us to pop off. But I'm talking to my people right now. Don't pop off. Don't give them what they want. Don't fight. Do not do this. I'm telling y'all, they trying to throw us into martial law. And I've been screaming this for years. Do not give them what they want. And so right now I'm so confused. It's not that I'm confused, but my heart is breaking right now. Because we gotta keep our energy high. They want us to be in fear. They want us to be scared. People are afraid to come out their houses right now. And the sad part about it is how they go into, or should I say ICE or the military or whoever goes into a Chicago apartment complex and make everybody come out. And not only are you checking for citizenship, but you checking to see if people have warrants. Like, Trump, what are you doing? What are you doing? Do you know that you are bringing so much destruction to your life? And it's not destruction from the people, but God is watching you. He's watching you. How can you ask the military to plead or pledge allegiance to you? You're not a king, but you acting like a dictator is insane. The people put you in office, so you mad because you just, because of what the Democrats did. Like, you really acting like a big old kid that's throwing a tantrum. You put people in bad positions, and I promise you, because you're doing this, God is not happy. He's not happy. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you got up your sleeve. But we all feel like we are under attack. We don't feel safe. We don't feel safe. This is not the America that I knew years ago. Since 2019, we have been going through so much. It just feels like a game of Jumanji. Like we've been in a warp zone and we just going from zone to zone to zone. And time is going by so fast. I can't even remember half the stuff. That's because they manipulating us right now. They manipulating us with this social media. They got us thinking we going crazy, but we not. We not going crazy, y'all. I don't know. But we gotta keep our faith in God. We gotta stay strong. And I know I'm crying. I'm tearing up right now. But don't think I'm scared, because I'm not scared. But I'm just looking at everything that's going on. Y'all trying to pass laws that's just not right. And not only that, the digital ID and limiting people to where they can travel, taking people benefits. So now you want hungry people. You want to dictate what we eat, where we go. Come on now. How would you feel if somebody zip tied your children, zip tied your wife? How would you feel? How would you feel if you didn't have food? How would you feel if you got evicted? How would you feel if your benefits was taken? Trump, politicians, and then y'all trying to take away our First Amendment rights. And I know why. I know why y'all trying to keep us quiet before certain things come out. And you don't want nobody to be able to talk about it. You want to keep us quiet. And you around here trying to see if all convicted felons, but ain't you one? You said that you were only coming after people who had criminal backgrounds or was in any type of gang affiliation of the other, the Mexicans, the Latinos or whatever. But then you turned around and now you coming after everybody. You are bringing war on your own people. People that put you in office. How you do that? You cannot expect to be in office next year, right? You do know that this is it. This your last run. And I hate to say it, but I've lost hope in you. And I've never really put my hope or my trust in anybody. But I was really trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. And you broke my heart. Not only did you break my heart, you broke a whole lot of people's hearts. Because you're not healing our country. You destroyed it. You destroyed our country. It's so sad right now. Everywhere we look on TV, it's just, man, people being taken away from their families. And that boy hurts so bad. I just want to get away from him. But then, where can we go? That we gonna be fearing for our life. We can't go nowhere because you're making it so bad. You're making it bad for people to go to other places. Nobody even want us in their country. Black Americans, we can't even go to Africa and get citizenship because what? They don't want us there. We're being hated everywhere. We have targets on our heads. It is because of you. Our country has been through enough. It is time for the American people to heal. It is time for America to heal. I don't care about America being great again. What I care about is America healing. because our land is crying out. She's bleeding. Do you see what you have done to your country? The country that you claim to love so much. But you bring war on your own people. What president you know has done that? So bad to think that you would even want to put your face on a coin. Isn't that illegal? Especially if you're not, deceased. You shouldn't want to do that. But hey, you Trump, you can do what you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm so really not understanding what's going on. And I'm not the only American or the only person that's wondering, what are you doing right now? Why would you want to bring war? And then you said you trying to clean up certain cities. Well, don't you think you need to start with cleaning up the White House? You ever thought that maybe you need to clean up the Pentagon? Maybe you should clean up the Capitol, because that's where all the damn criminals are. With that being said, this is the assignment. That's right, Luna. You say your piece too. Even the cats got something to say to you, Trump. Get it together. Fix our country. Don't destroy our country that we work so hard to build. And you talking about all of this money you got. If we got money, then why do we have closed borders? Well, should I say, why do we have a shutdown? If you say you protecting borders and you trying to do a shutdown, but whatever, all this don't make sense to me. If we got all of this money, why are people being affected with their benefits? Why are people being messed with Medicare, Medicaid? Like, if the country got all this money, you so-called claims have been retrieved from Doge and all of these other non-profit organizations or whatever it was called, then why do we have a recession right now? And why do the White House need a ballroom? I'm just asking, are you having big parties that you go invite the citizens to? Because you said that ain't taxpayer money, but who money is it? Because at this point, we shouldn't have a recession and you get in the ballroom in the White House. Point blank period. I'm just over it. And I'm sure a bunch of us are. You have really showed your ass this year. And we tried to give you the benefit of the doubt, but I pray for you, Trump. I pray for you. And I pray for those that are in office too. I pray for all of the politicians, because God said we should pray for y'all. We should pray for Israel. We should pray for every country. Every country. Because God's sitting high and he looking low. He's sitting high and he looking low. And he looking at what all y'all doing. He looking at what everybody doing. And if you hurting his people, you better believe God is not pleased.